Hey guys, what's up? There's a breaking story here of a former bookkeeper who somehow managed to steal 537 million. 537 million. Not 537,000, not 537 rands, 537 million. Let's tune in.
A former bookkeeper who stole over 500 million rand will be sentenced today. Hildegard Steenkamp pled guilty to over 336 charges related to fraud and theft. She stole the money over 13 years from Medtronic. ANC reporter Hloni Mtimkhulu is following proceedings and joins us live. Hloni, thank you so much for your time. Can you bring us up to speed as to the proceedings that went on today?
Yeah, good afternoon, Cindy. So it is the lunch break at the moment. Early lunch was taken and we should be back at around 1:30. We are hearing arguments in aggravation and mitigation of sentence today. It's a process that started today and I believe will run until either tomorrow or Wednesday as well. The prosecution has, well, first of all, proceedings did start late this morning. They were meant to get underway at 9 o'clock, but because of load shedding and the generators in the court precinct not kicking in at 8 o'clock. We then started after 10 o'clock when load shedding began. We started with the prosecution calling up their witness, Graeme Dawes from the auditing firm Deloitte, and he is giving at the moment an account of what happened with Hildegard Steenkamp and how she did manage to defraud Medtronic, her former employer, of that amount of 537 million rand, Cindy. It was made up of 336 transactions that happened over a period from around December 2004 right up until December 2016. So about 12 to 13 years where all these transactions were happening, and she was found guilty earlier this year. She pled guilty and she was found guilty earlier this year, Cindy. So we are getting to the end of this process, but it has been very, I've been, just wrapping my mind around just the scale of the things that have been told, that we have been told today, and how things unfolded over this long stretch of time, Cindy.
And Hloni, this is indicative of the...
Guys, please assist me here. I'm an internal auditor. Can somebody here assist me? How does one individual steal 537 million over 13 years, Nochal? Please, can someone assist me to comprehend this? This for me is mind-blowing. I can only come to one conclusion. This must be one of those Cadre deployees. Of course, I could be wrong, but hey, anything is possible in my country, your country. But how did this happen? 537 million. It's no use for Deloitte to come and tell us 13 years later how she did it. Anybody could figure that out 13 years later. It's called hindsight, a perfect vision, okay? Hindsight, everybody can tell a reasonable or good story when we look back. But we don't need Deloitte for that purpose. We don't need these accounting firms for that purpose. We need them to be able to unearth this thing at occurrence or as close to occurrence as possible. Otherwise, it's a waste of time to even employ them to come and tell the court how this has been done. I guess they are telling the court for the purposes of the court sentencing her, because make no mistake about it, she's going to be sentenced very hard. Do you know why she's going to get a very hard sentence? Let me tell you, she stole from the wrong people. She may be a Cadre deployee, but her comrades have misled her. You don't steal from the rich. You steal from the poor through the taxpayers. That's how you get away with it. Okay? You don't get away by stealing from the rich. No, they're going to send her to jail for a long time. You want to bet? Well, come here on Wednesday or Thursday whenever judgment is passed. You're going to think I'm a prophet. You're going to say, I told you so. But how do you get away with stealing so much? There's something wrong with our country. How did she even reconcile herself to that? That's not greed. That is something else. I don't have a word for it. Because you know what? I always say to people, 10 million is enough for me and my family and probably my children and their children for the rest of their life, because I try to live a modest life, right? But this is greed on steroids. What is she gonna do with all of that money, right? When she stole, for example, the first million, why couldn't she stop? Or maybe the first 2 million? Why 537 million? No, this is unreal. And to make matters worse, they still have not been able to uncover at least 507 million of the money that she stole. So she's basically getting away with it. And they're going to make an example of her that you don't steal from the rich. Remember, a theft lesson 101, you steal from the poor, never from the rich. If you steal from the poor, right, you'll get a position, you'll be an NEC member of the African National Congress, you'll be a parliamentarian, you can even become a president of the Republic of South Africa. That's how bad things have come into this country. But you dare so much as steal from the private sector, from the rich, they're gonna show you, believe you me, those are the wrong people to steal from. What do you guys think? What's your view on this matter? Do you think perhaps that this is a cadre that was misled by other cadres and deployed in the wrong place? I think so.